Hi guys, Ellie here. So just a quick video about the defeat against Galatasaray yesterday. How sad! I feel incredibly sad for Will Lankshear. So not to brag, but Will signed our shirts in Tokyo during the training session that we went to. So that's the first time I got to see him in real life, and he also seems like a very nice young man. So I guess it's kind of an eventful day for him, scoring a goal and then getting sent off in the same game. Poor Will. I feel very, very sorry for him. Ultimately, I don't think it was a great performance from Tottenham. It was probably too much to hope for that we could go unbeaten in the Europa. I think that's highly unlikely. But anyway, I think some people also have an unrealistic expectation of what we can achieve, given that there are so many injuries right now, so many people not available, and that Galatasaray is a strong team and they are no mugs with a pretty intimidating atmosphere, as they've always done to visiting teams from the Premier League or any other league, really. So, not to worry. I think we still have enough points in the group to go through in a very strong position to the knockout stages. I don't really understand the format of the Europa League and the Champions League, where everybody plays everybody, and it just doesn't make sense to me. But I guess it maybe makes it more exciting than dead rubbers, where you have two games against, I don't know, grasshoppers or young boys of Bern or something, where it could be a walkover, and nobody wants to see those kinds of games. So that's why it's so exciting. So I think, if I'm not wrong, the next one in the Europa is possibly Rangers. And so that's also probably not as tough of a game, but not to take them lightly at all. So we'll see what happens. But poor Will, yeah, I feel very sorry for you. I had hoped to be able to give you a commentary on the US men's national team lineup, but as of recording this video, it hasn't been announced yet. So I will do that in a couple of days, perhaps. I will do that after the next game against Ipswich, because I still remain slightly more interested in that, because Pochettino is the coach, than in England, where Thomas Tuchel is the coach, and I kind of feel like I have flogged that one to death, and I don't really want to talk too much about it. I can't really do anything about that, and so Thomas Tuchel is not my choice for England manager, but got to live with it. I feel like there's just so much more diversity of thought and opinion to talk about the Pochettino situation. So I'd rather talk about that, because to me, I find that conversation way more interesting. So yes, on to the next game against Ipswich, and then will be the international break. So if, from what I know about Ipswich, they haven't won a game all season. So knowing our luck, they'll probably sneak a goal, but who knows? Who knows? But knowing our luck, that's the kind of thing that happens to us. So let's see what happens. But I'm hoping that Son is able to get on the pitch. I think there will be probably. I didn't realize that Mikey Moore is also injured, so that's incredibly unfortunate. Um, Timo Werner is injured. Son is injured. Son is not injured. Sorry, excuse me. But there's basically no cover for him. So if we had not got rid of Manor Solomon, he could have actually done that role. And I did remember seeing him do something like that, where he set up a pass for a cross, and then I think Mikey Moore scored a goal in the preseason. I think I do remember seeing that, if I'm not wrong. So Manor Solomon could have done that role, and he's kind of a bit, maybe people don't really like his lack of height, but I think he is a better finisher or a better all-round player than Timo Werner. I don't want to start down the Timo conversation again, because I think I've also flogged that one to death. But anyway, let's see what happens. And yeah, it's a very short video today, so I don't have too many more comments. But Will Lankshear, I hope he learns from this and pulls through. I haven't got through a lot of pages on the Ange Ball book yet, but I have read a few pages, and from what I can tell, it's written in a much more dynamic way. So it's more descriptive. It is written by an Australian writer, and it sets the scene a lot better. I haven't got through a lot of the passages, I will admit, and there are no pictures in this book. So if you were looking for a pictorial representation, there's nothing. So you're going to have to like go on YouTube and look at those Optus Sports videos. But I will report back as soon as I have finished that book. So I will get onto that. All right. Thanks a lot. See you later.